Do katie picks? What's that? I hear you ask. Hopefully not, because you might have been here before. If you haven't, it's a cookery show. I do it every single Tuesday. Welcome! Today we are making bread and butter pudding with a twist. First you might be saying, what is bread and butter pudding? I wasn't prepared to tell you the history actually, so just check in the description box and you'll learn all about it. What you will have noticed are these little fellas. In fact, there's about 3 packets in your kitchen at the moment because it's April, it's Easter's on the way, and that's what we like to do here in the UK, is eat our body weight in hot cross buns. So today, I'm gonna take those leftover hot cross buns and make bread and butter pudding out of them. Sound good? So first things first, we're gonna butter our hot cross buns. Now normally, you're only gonna need 4 for this recipe, which is enough to fill up this dish, which will be enough for about 4 to 6 people, 6 to 8 if you're being particularly good. But unfortunately, there were no big normal sized hot cross buns in the supermarkets. I've got 8 little hot cross buns, which I've just buttered. We're gonna get a pan onto a nice low to medium heat. And to this pan, we are going to add 250 mils of whole milk and 300 mils of double cream. No, this is not a healthy recipe. And to that, we are also going to add in a pinch of cinnamon, and we're going to also add the zest of 1 orange as well. And then what we want is for this to basically just start steaming. We don't want to boil it or simmer it or anything, we just want to warm it through. We just want to start seeing a bit of steam come off of it. Whilst that is warming up, we're going to prepare our eggs side of it, because essentially we're just making a custard. So I have got here 4 eggs, but I'm going to use 3 of them and the yolk of the 4th one. Let's crack those in. 1, 2, 3. Just the yolk from this one. It's going to give us an even richer custard. We are going to add to this a little drizzle of vanilla extract. About half a teaspoon will be plenty. And we're also going to add in 2 tablespoons of caster sugar. 1, 2. Then we're going to take a whisk and we're going to whisk it up. Get loads of air into it. Getting a lovely bit of steam coming off of this now, which is perfect, so it should be warm through. So, take that off the heat, and now it's time to combine, but we're going to work quickly because obviously what you don't want to do is for your eggs to scramble essentially, so you want to keep stirring and pouring very slowly your warm milk cream mix into your eggs. Oh God, oh God. I might put it in a jug first. Stop beeping at me! I know, I spilt some stuff. Oh. Let's try that again. I mean, there are so many lights flashing at me right now. It's still spilling. Ah! So if you haven't poured it in too quickly, then you should have been able to mix your eggs in nice and evenly and stop that process from going curdled. Custard is ready to rock and roll. So now all that's left to do is to assemble everything. So I'm going to pop all of my buttered hot cross buns into our tray. Squidge them in nice and tightly. Now, as you can imagine, because you are using hot cross bun dough, it's quite rich already. So that's why I've only buttered one side. But if you want it really buttery bread and butter pudding, then feel free to butter both sides. This is then going to pour over our pudding so that they are well and truly submerged in that gorgeous custard. At this point, I'm going to pop it into the fridge for about 30 minutes just to give the buns a bit of an opportunity to soak up all that gorgeous custard, and then I'm going to bake it in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 35 to 40 minutes, or until you can see a gorgeous golden top start to crisp up. So excited for you to try this. Lovely, so it's had some resting time, but I've completely forgotten that before it goes into the oven, I'm going to sprinkle some demerara on it. About 2 tablespoons will do, and this will crisp up beautifully in the oven. Oh my goodness, that is one mighty fine looking bread and butter pudding, or hot cross bun and butter pudding. It's got a crunchy top. and a squidgy middle. I'm just going to take a slice. Oh, the recipe. Oh, look at it. Oh no. You can serve this up with some custard or some cream. You could even get a bit more inventive in the middle and you could throw in some chocolate drops and stuff like that if you wanted to. But for me, I'm not gonna lie, I like it just the way it is. You've got that gorgeous, soft, doughy middle and a crunchy outside. Taste test. Oh, it reminds me of being at my nan's on a Sunday. Start every meal with a prawn cocktail, finish it with bread and butter pudding, isn't that right, Nan? Oh, that is absolutely delicious. I hope you give it a go. If you like this recipe, guys, then feel free to subscribe. I'm here every single Tuesday. And if you want to leave a comment, I love having a check out of all of them too, so feel free to do so. Until next time, I'll see you then.